Hi guys, I'm Avalon Moon 91 and this is my first video as your host on Thursdays for Our Pagan Opinions. I'm so excited to be part of this collaborative channel and just so excited to be working with some of the best vloggers that I think on YouTube today. They are people that I connect with on a daily basis. They are people that I feel spiritually connected with when I watch their videos, and whether or not I disagree with them or agree with them all the time, I have a high level of respect for each and every person on this particular channel, and I can't wait to jump in and really start working with everybody one-on-one. So today's topic is just an introduction on who we are. For those of you that do know me, I don't need to introduce myself. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Alison, obviously, aka Avalon Moon 91. I won't ramble on too much in this video, but I will start by saying that I started my personal spiritual path when I was perhaps, I think I may have been 14. I'm a little bit iffy on the exact dates. I mean, didn't write everything down at the time. The first magazine I bought was a witchcraft publication by the name of Witchcraft, and I think that may have been in 1996. And that stemmed from my viewing of The Craft. The Craft was the very, very first, I guess, pagan-based movie that I'd ever watched. And when I watched this movie, I felt like I had an epiphany within me that, oh my God, I found my true calling. And it spiraled into what you could call, I guess, an obsession with witchcraft, to the extent that my mother, all of my books that I brought home, my mother burnt. I had a Ouija board, she burnt it. My mother was Catholic, she believed it was evil. It never stopped me. I continued to practice, and it just, the more that people tried to deter me from practicing witchcraft, the more I asked questions on why people wanted me to stop so much, because it felt like such a naturalistic, beautiful, earth-based religion. I couldn't understand why people were so against it. And being that I was brought up Catholic, there was a lot of questions that I believe Catholicism has to answer to, and just Christianity in general. But this isn't a video about that, so we'll move on. I've had quite a hard life. My father was a very violent man. He used to hit my mother very frequently and hurt her quite a lot, obviously. She left him when I was a baby. He then married my aunt and had children with her, so my cousins are technically my half-brother and sister. Not inbreeding, but just really, really bizarre. And sometimes I feel really, it doesn't bother me, but I just feel very sad to have been born into such, it's very Days of Our Lives / Jerry Springer. So it's been a bit of a strained relationship at times with my family, but we're all very connected now, and we have a very, very strong family unit. I've also been the victim of molestation with my mother's second marriage. I've been the victim of an attempted rape. I have lived through a lot, so I feel that I have experienced in such a short time what some people won't experience in their whole lives. I'm only 28. I have done a hell of a lot of things that other people haven't done. The only things I haven't done are swum with sharks or jumped out of a plane. I would swim with sharks if I had the chance, but I am petrified of heights and will never jump out of a plane, ever. These days I have been diagnosed with depression, which I don't actually think I have, but now that I have started to embrace the fact that I've been diagnosed with it, and embrace that, and embrace those emotions, embrace those elements, I feel that I'm becoming stronger as a person. I'm becoming stronger spiritually, and being a part of YouTube has really, really helped my spiritual growth. I've only been on YouTube for probably 8 months. I've had my account for a couple of years, but I've only really been here and started posting on a regular basis over the last maybe 7 to 8 months, and I've got quite a following already, and I'm so very, very grateful to each and every person who follows me and supports me. And the more support that I have, the more that I want to continue to inspire and grow within the YouTube community. Another thing that I've also found within the community here on YouTube is that everybody is so supportive. We are like a family, and I guess that is probably the reason that I continue to post too. I feel like I have a deep spiritual connection with so many people around the world who I've never actually met, but I feel that I have some deeper connection than just watching their videos, and that's really fantastic, especially the people on this channel. Each and every individual I have watched before auditioning for this channel, which was probably the main reason I did audition for it, because I did feel a connection with each person. Being part of Our Pagan Opinions was not something that I wanted to just take on because I was trying to get myself out there or because I thought it was just cool. It was something that I've wanted to do so I could work with the people and get to know people on a more personal level. And so I can come out of my shell a little bit more, and I can grow, interact, learn and share with so many other people. What else can I say about myself? I'm just trying to think of things that people may not know about me. I'm a solitary practitioner. I always have been. I seem to find that within the pagan community, especially within coven communities, group communities, especially public group and coven communities, certainly not everywhere, but the ones that I have been involved in, there's far too much ego for my liking. There's generally somebody who is considered the leader, whether or not they want that that status, and there's always somebody who's in the shadows who wants that status, and there's always ego, there's always argument. So I prefer to work on my own. There's no ego, there's no argument. I can learn at my own pace. I can do things the way I like, and I like it that way. It's what connects with me, and I like being able to walk out in, I mean, you guys can't see it now, but walk out into my paddocks if I like and perform ritual or spellcraft without being told I'm doing the wrong thing. I think that spirituality is something that is so very personal to each of us that there is no right or wrong. As long as we all have the fundamental basics to build from, once we know those basics, once we have those foundations built, we have the ability to build whatever we like from that. We can build our own coven, we can build our own traditions, we can do whatever we like. But I do think it's important to have the basics first. Of course, don't just go experimenting without knowledge. You obviously can't be a lawyer without having any knowledge of law. You'll get yourself into trouble. So I always encourage that, especially newcomers. But other than that, just trying to think of anything else while I'm here and rambling. No, I cut a blank. But I'm not going to edit this, so you're just going to have to sit here and just, you know, bear with me. No, I think that's about it. I mean, most of you that probably will watch this know me well enough already. I know that I'm a bit neurotic, I'm a little bit all over the place. I'm a very tell it like it is person. If you don't like it, that's your problem, not mine. I'm not here to be a crowd pleaser. I'm not here to tell people what they want to hear. I'm not here to fluff ego, and I am certainly not here to be the all happy, positive, fluffy bunny Wiccan. That ain't me. So if that's not what you like, and you like positivity, happiness and world peace all on the same day, I'm probably not your witch. I'm somebody who is very realistic when it comes to my path and my life in general. I definitely think that there is a balance within life, and I do feel it's very contradictory of people when under the pagan umbrella, people come to the conclusion that if you're pagan, you're essentially Wiccan, and if you're Wiccan, you're all about positivity and nothing else. I don't know where people came to this conclusion. It's something that really bothers me, because I feel that if we have days that we're at peace with ourselves, at peace with the world, and we have these days of just pure happiness, we're also going to have days of pure anger, self-loathing, rage, I guess, and these are certainly things that we have to embrace within our own nature. We have to embrace the good with the bad, with life, with the earth, within ourselves. If we don't, if we oppress those negative feelings that we have, we're basically going to turn into somebody like Jeffrey Dahmer, who is all happy on the outside, and everyone thinks he's a great guy, and he's stabbing little kittens in his basement. So I think that we do have to embrace both the light and the dark within ourselves. So I guess that was a bit of a ramble, but I'm just trying to let you know why I feel the way I feel. So that's me. And I did just think of something else, and I've friggin' forgotten it again. Don't you love me? Yeah, you do. I can't think of it. As soon as I turn the camera off, I'm going to think of it. But I guess that's me in a nutshell. There isn't a lot to me. I'm really not that complex. But, oh, I used to work on television. That's it. I used to be part of a paranormal program that was pretty much the same concept as Ghost Hunters. I've been very, very, very heavily obsessed, I guess could be a word, with the paranormal for many, many years. Probably just as many, if not more, before I started to practice my spirituality. I love to learn about what is beyond us, about reincarnation, demonology, all facets of the paranormal. So stay tuned, because I do have a video coming up. I've got a lot of videos coming up on my channel, but I'm not here to talk about that. Sorry, Jay. I'm so excited to be part of this channel. But okay, I'm wrapping up now. Love and light to you all. I'll see you next Thursday. And for now, if you guys need to find me, obviously Avalon Moon 91 is my personal channel. And love you all, many blessings, and talk to you all soon. Bye.